Should you speak to the police or the detectives that are investigating a case? No. And I say that with a pause. Literally every defense attorney cringes when we hear that. The true answer is not alone ever, under any circumstances, should you ever talk to the police if you're possibly being charged, not without an attorney. Now, if you have an attorney and there's something that your attorney thinks, yes, you can talk with the police about this, your attorney can go with you and do the interview with you. But generally speaking, you do not want to walk yourself down to the police station and voluntarily go in and start talking. And the reason is this: even if you're completely innocent of the charges, that doesn't necessarily mean that another person isn't saying something untrue about you. And police are people too. They have no way of knowing what person A is saying is true or not, and what you are saying is true or not. So they have to take all of the evidence that they hear, evidence being statements made by other people, and they have to determine what they think happened. Now, if this other person is saying a whole bunch of stuff and they're accusing you of doing something and you go down and say, no, I didn't, and the police question you to the point where they can get you to admit to doing something, even if they say that it's helpful to your case, they can then charge you. A common thing that I see officers do a lot is they will say, well, talking to me will help your case. No, it won't. Talking to you will help their case, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to build a case. There is very rarely a time when a police officer or law enforcement officer will want to question you and you're not in trouble. The only way that that's going to happen is if you have reached out to them and called them and asked for help and you already know what the issue is. But if law enforcement reaches out to you and says, hey, I need you to come down and give a statement, unless you were the witness to some crime, if you are actually being charged with something, you don't want to go talk to them without an attorney with you, and you don't want to go talk to them without talking to that attorney first. So the general rule of thumb is shut up and lawyer up, even if you're innocent. Because unfortunately, innocent people sometimes get themselves into the worst predicaments because people will just talk and try to be helpful, but everyone says something stupid every now and then, and you don't want that stupid thing to come out to the point where it's going to impact you and have you end up with criminal charges just because you were trying to do it on your own. Hire the lawyer, bring the criminal defense expert in to make sure that you're not sticking your foot in your mouth and get yourself charged. And when in doubt, shut up and lawyer up.